This is the SNES version of the game. This is actually a game I used to own for the Sega Mega Drive, also known as the Genesis, of course. I'm tempted to play as easy, but you know, let's go for normal for now. Gee, I wonder if I'm gonna pick Batman. So this is a game I used to actually really like, but I always thought it was. I never know what to do with these things. I don't actually remember the controls, so I'm probably not gonna be able to use them. So I'll just. Oh no, I remember the cape morph is crap, so I'm not gonna use that. It's cool. It looks cool, but it's pointless. Bat Bowler is usually good. All right. Yeah, this is a game I used to really like, even though the controls were always very awkward. I felt. So don't you know. Don't be surprised if I struggle a little bit, but there's a bit in the game, which hopefully I'll reach it, where you're on this platform, and loads of enemies jump on there, and you can fall off the platform, and it's always there that I used to die. So hopefully I'll make it a bit further this time. All right, let's go. All right. So this level is Arkham, obviously. So you're like punching inmates in the face and stuff. Because you know that's what you do with the mentally ill. You just hit them, and they get better. Hold on. Oh my god. You know, I don't think this hold on thing was in the Mega Drive version. I don't seem to remember this hold on nonsense, which is basically a loading screen. But solve my riddles into secrets, be led if they aren't already over your head. So yeah, obviously you have to go upstairs, but you can only use the grappling hook on like certain areas, like this gap at the top there. But Jesus, it's weird. Like some of these inmates are like really hard for no reason. And some are not. So yeah, so yeah, I don't know, it's not too hard. Like once you know what to do in terms of the grappling hook, like it's really easy for me now, because come on, the guy was in there this whole time. So it's really easy for me. It's really easy for me now to use the grappling hook. But when I first played this game, I was completely lost. I didn't even know you could go upstairs. Even though the riddle said you could, I didn't realize there was a little gap that you could fit in. So I was stuck quite a lot the first time playing this game. But I always like the visuals. To discover the treasures, revealing their jewels, open their locks with your world of tools. Not sure what that means, but yeah, whatever. I just kicked the box and it opens, to be honest. So, come on. But yeah, as you can see, like the visuals I find them really cool personally. Like the backgrounds look cool. The kind of, you know, more realistic look of the characters I really like. The fighting style is not ideal because it's very much Mortal Kombat, which doesn't really work in a kind of a platformer type of thing, because whenever you need to jump, it's a bit awkward. But it works. Like I was a big fan of the movie Batman Forever back in the day. I mean, I still like it, but I liked it much more back then. Now it's obviously very silly. It's a very silly film. Credit is given where credit is due. Come round again and whatever. No, I don't need you right now. So I guess if you come around again, maybe you I'm just assuming that's what it is, where I just come back and then go back there for some reason. What was I saying? Yeah. Well, I was talking about the look of the characters, which I really like, and the movie. Um, so I felt the game really kind of tried to match the look and feel of the movie, and I appreciated that. And it's quite dark. I mean, if you look at it, it's appropriately, it feels like a Batman game, And a lot of people criticize the game for the controls and everything, and I get that, but I still like it. I don't know why, even though I've never reached. I don't know if I did reach it or not. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I got very far in this game, but basically, you fight the Riddler at. Oh, there's a guy up there. You fight the Riddler at the end, and even though I struggled to reach the Riddler and probably never did. It's come on. I hate when they surround you like that, because very hard to avoid. There you go. I like the triple punch in the face. That's very satisfying. Oh, come on. I thought some new kind of thing was gonna pop up, but maybe. So what's the point of this coming round again nonsense? I don't get it. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about, so we'll just move on. Oh yeah, I think I was saying that even though it was hard to reach the end of the game, I still really enjoyed it. I remember playing there's a training level where you can basically fight anyone, Mortal Kombat style, and why is that guy so hard to beat? Oh, I guess he's got like green shit all over him, so I guess that's good. It's like genetically modified inmate. But yeah, I used to play fighting game with my dad and stuff, so the training stage, that was fun. Holding on. So I remember this bit. I used to be stuck in that bit for a while, and I used to think there was a secret area there, and I don't think there is. I didn't realize you could go down. I knew you could go up, but I didn't get that you could jump down. Okay. So I don't know if the green guys are meant to be tougher than the blue guys or whatever, but it's very inconsistent. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. See, now that guy is harder than the green guy I was fighting. He's not that hard though. And I feel like the AI in this game is pretty good. I mean, sometimes obviously they fall off platform and it's not great, but in terms of the fighting, I feel like the characters that you fight understand what moves you use more often, and they adapt to that. So it can be, oh come on, it pushed me back into the other screen. That's stupid. Why am I allowed to do that? Yeah, so I have to get in between them yeah, but if you keep using the same move over and over against a specific guy, I died? That's bullshit. Hate those guys. It's very likely that they'll adapt to that, and then you'll have to find another way too. So you have to kind of vary your fighting style a little bit. Alright, so this is I think this is the big area where there's loads of people you gotta fight. So it's like a boss, really. I like how they all have names. Like this guy is called Oddball. They all have like silly names, and sometimes it kind of makes sense, as other times it doesn't. Freak, Anglophile, like this. What? Anglophile? That's his name? Why would they call him that? Hey Anglophile, come over here. This tripping movement, by the way, it always made me laugh. It's just ridiculous. It looks ridiculous. Look at that. And it doesn't work every time as well. So whoa, that was a. Occasionally they've got these crazy moves that they come up with. I don't know how. So this is Riff, and I guess the other guy's Raph or something. Come over here. Come to the darkness. They're jumping like Ninja Turtles. Oh my god! I died again! Yeah, it is Riff and Raph. I remember these guys. Why is that guy so freaking hard? Oh! I should not have died just then. But where are the friggin' power-ups? Come on. He's a creep. He's an inmate. There you go. Yeah, that was one for Radiohead fans out there. Clawhammer. Clawhammer is he's got like a whip or whatever. Why can't I can't figure out how to use my weapons. I don't know. It's probably some stupid combinations I can't remember. So yeah. So I guess there were some secrets I could have found, but I don't see how. Right, next level. The next level, I believe, is the bank. I think it's a building anyway, and it takes a long time to complete that level. It's very. I like that little transition here. It looks cool. Communication from Commissioner Gordon. Two-Face is holding security guards hostage. All right. So yeah, you gotta save security guards and punch a bunch of dudes wearing flashy costumes, like this man called Tempest. One of the things that's a bit annoying about the game is the foregrounds kind of get in your way sometimes. Sometimes it's clever. You can find something like a hidden power-up behind there. Oh. Sometimes it's just in the way when you're fighting. But I like the kind of three-dimensional kind of look of the game now. I like that there's a foreground, there's like a middle ground, and there's a background as well. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the weapons. I can't figure them. I was sure you could break those computers, by the way. Looking for savings, check all around, raise up your interest, and tell what you found. So basically just check all around, which I was gonna do anyway. But yeah, as you can see in the window, it's there's a background there as well. Oh, I remember these guys. These guys are from the first scene of the film. They're Two-Face's henchmen. Oh, how could I have avoided that? Charlie, see, that guy has a real name. But this guy has a real name as well, Jackie. I mean, I guess you could say it's a bit unimaginative of them to have repeated all the sprites, but to be fair, you know, they give them different colored suits and, you know, different names, so they tried, okay? Look at that guy, I can't even see him and I'm fighting. I think you can break that neon light, by the way. I think you can. Maybe not. No. Okay. Here's one of the things that's annoying. Because select is actually part of the game, and you need to press select to use grappling hook, it means that I keep pressing pause by mistake every once in a while, which it's a problem. And you know, if you've seen the if you should finger excuse me, what? Jesus. If you've seen the AVGN video, Angry Video Game Nerd, where he reviews this game, I felt he was a bit... I felt the video was a little bit unfair with this game, because it doesn't really say anything positive about it. But he does mention a lot of the big problems this game has, and I can't disagree with most of what he says about this game. It's a fun video as well. I really like the Batman reviews from AVGN. Really fun. Those were the good old days, but I still like his videos. Now, talking more about, because I'm just fighting. This goes on forever, by the way. So, oh, come on. I just want to throw him. There you go. By the way, they don't die when they fall off that balcony. They're just downstairs. So I'm gonna have to go down and fight him at some point. I don't think you can continue the level unless you've been literally everyone here. And there's like a flying thing you can do, where gliding. And I only managed to do it sometimes. Oh, come on, flamethrower? Is that really fair? So I can only do it sometimes, and I don't remember how. You'll probably see me do it soon. I'll figure it out. Alright, I like that move as well when he goes up. That looks really cool. But yeah, the movie Batman Forever. Now, I don't know what you guys think about the movie in retrospect. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it, because I was thinking of doing a 10 cool things video outlining some of the things I like, some of the things I like about the movie. Because I still, I maintain that it's a fun movie. It's not obviously on a par with the first Batman movie or even Batman Returns. But I felt it kept enough of what made those first two Batman movies so good. I felt it kept enough of that, enough of the darkness, enough of the kind of characterization of Batman in there. Like, the death of his parents is still a big problem for him. And I really liked how they explored. They used the Riddler and Two-Face to explore, the dualisms that Bruce Wayne has. To be Batman, to be Bruce Wayne. Does he still need to be Batman? He still has nightmares, but so it's. I liked that it dealt with. That movie still dealt with the psychological aspect of the character, which, is where Batman and Robin kind of failed. Where it was, that film was really about nothing. And I think that's what partly. It's not the only thing that killed that movie. The fact it's just stupid for one. But oh yeah, by the way, here you can kind of go up. Yeah. So I've never really understood if that's what you're meant to do or not. But I just do it every time. Oh, stupid pause button. Just because you can. So I'm not sure if I'm missing something here or not. But yeah, Batman Forever, it felt like a good episode of the animated series, more than a live action Batman movie. To get to the bottom, you must first be on top. Then you can grapple with the problem non-stop, which is what I do on that elevator, which I guess that's what it means, but whatever. You can't break that statue? I thought you could. Sometimes, it's very inconsistent what you can do, what you can't do in this game. Like, you can break some plants, you can't break others. It's a bit all over the place, I gotta tell you. Another thing I thought the movie did well is the whole kind of introduction of Robin. Now, people give Chris O'Donnell a lot of shit for his performance as Robin, and I really think it's only because of how he's portraying the character in Batman and Robin, which I agree, he is very annoying in that film. And Robin it kind of lost me in that film. I was just like, my god, that kid is an idiot. But I don't think that's the case in Batman Forever. Not enough people remember that the introduction of Robin was handled really well, I felt, in Batman Forever. And Chris O'Donnell as Robin, I really like what they did with that character in that film. I don't see how they could have done it better. So yeah, I enjoyed Robin in Batman Forever. Not so much in Batman and Robin. And the villains, I was a huge fan of Jim Carrey. Oh, I broke something. I was a big fan of Jim Carrey growing up, and and I was a huge fan of Batman. So him playing the Riddler was like amazing, and I was such a fan of that character. I actually had a green bowler hat, and I always wished I had like a cane with a question mark, so I could play play Riddler. But yeah, I love that character growing up. Now I broke something, and it would have been nice to know what it was, but I guess whatever. Maybe it's health. Now in retrospect, I kind of feel like Jim Carrey is way too over the top in that film. He kind of ruins it a little bit. Kind of like how Nicolas Cage sometimes ruins a film just by being so over the top, but at the same time he kind of makes the film as well because he's so darn entertaining. I feel that like that's what Jim Carrey does in this movie. He's way too over the top, but it's kind of glorious. Like when he destroys the Batcave, it becomes a cartoon. But I kind of love it as well. So I can't hate Jim Carrey in that movie. He's just too entertaining to dislike. And he gets some of the best worst lines. Now I felt actually the bigger problem was Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. Now the strange thing, I can't see what I'm doing. Come on, why are these guys so strong all of a sudden? And I'm tired of this level. It's going on for way too long. Nemesis, stupid name for a bad guy. Or a Star Trek movie. I broke something. Numbat, that's his name. He's kicking me in the face. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the big problem I felt with Batman Forever was Two-Face. I have no idea why Tommy Lee Jones decided to play that character that way. Two-Face is maybe my favorite Batman villain, and he really hammed it up like to a point where it was just annoying. It's just like every scene he's like sniggering and laughing and just making weird noises. Like when he's screaming, he's like ah, and it's like, what are you doing? That's not Two-Face at all. I mean, I guess it's interesting because it's like Two-Face if Two-Face was in the original Adam West series. So I guess that's kind of cool. But the rest of the film, apart from the villains, is not that goofy. It's it's very distracting, and even the Two-Face in the animated series was far more threatening and far more tragic and believable than whatever. And it's the strangest thing about this is I've never seen Tommy Lee Jones be this over the top in my life. Even in Men in Black, it's a goofy movie, but oh my god, I can't believe I'm losing so many lives in this level. Except I can believe it because it's lasting way too long. I haven't counted the amount of floors. And I don't even know if I had stayed at the bottom level of the elevator, if there had been even more levels. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know what Tommy Lee Jones took to be this crazy in that film, but he's never been this crazy since. So God knows why. Come on. I am getting my ass kicked, by the way. Oh, come on. I've got one life left. Are you kidding me? I'm never gonna make it to that part I was talking about. I don't know. I kind of think like Batman Forever is one of those movies that unless it's like re-released and people are given the chance to rediscover it, I think it's forever gonna be lumped in the same boat as Batman and Robin, which I think is unfair because it's a much better movie. And you know, I kind of wonder if that's gonna happen for Batman v Superman, because I honestly, I don't think it's that bad, guys. It's getting a bad rep, and I get why. But I mean, a lot of the arguments people make as to why, you know, it's problematic are correct. I still don't think it's a bad movie. I kind of enjoyed it, but I mean, it's definitely flawed. But I feel like, you know, in 10 years from now, I wonder if people will go back and watch Batman v Superman and be like, oh, that was actually not that bad. Or it'll suffer the same fate as Batman Forever, and it'll be lumped in with Man of Steel, which, I mean, it's no secret, I don't like that movie at all. If it'll be lumped in with that as just a bad movie. Because, I mean, here's the thing, Batman is not the problem in that film. It's Superman, and stupid pause button. It's the fact that the portrayal of Superman is so inept in Man of Steel. It carries over onto Batman v Superman, unfortunately, because there's been no update on the character. We haven't even got the chance to see him be a likable Clark Kent. You know, he doesn't even attempt to be any. I thought I could get away with doing that the entire time. You know, he didn't even attempt to play a different character when he's Clark Kent, and there's no point to him even being Clark Kent in those films. So it's a shame. There's a lot of problems with that movie anyway, Doomsday and etc. But you know, I think a lot of the things people, unlike for some, you need to be ruthless to achieve this baker's dozen. What? That doesn't even rhyme. Come on, Riddler's getting lazy now. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too much into Batman v Superman. I've talked long enough about that. You can hear a review of it on my podcast, The Big Rewind, which you can find on iTunes, but I would suggest going to SoundCloud, because I've had some problems with iTunes. So yeah, I reviewed the movie there. But one of my favorite moments, by the way, in Batman Forever is... Oh, come on, a chainsaw? Really? Tarantula? That's his name? His parents called him Tarantula? That's ridiculous. I always thought it was weird that you couldn't open these doors or break these computers. I don't get why not. They could have done a little bit better with that. Yeah, one of my favorite bits in the Batman Forever film is the scene where you first see Edward Nygma in his element. When you go home with him and you see what he does at home and what his home looks like, and it's just a teeny little apartment and it's just cluttered with nonsense, and you know, he's got that little Riddler guy in kind of a little booth. I really like that scene. You don't really get to see that much these days. Just a scene where, you know, that one little scene tells you everything you need to know about the villain. He's, you know, his apartment reflects how his mind is, and I like that. I thought that was a good little scene. You know, it's the same with Penguin. Oh wow, I made it! I can't believe I made it! Oh, I have to concentrate now. I'll just finish this one thought. Yeah, the penguin. Shit. The penguin, when you see the opening sequence of Batman. Jesus Christ, I'm not gonna make it. The opening sequence of Batman Returns is what I'm trying to get at. Where you see what happens to him when he's a kid, and you instantly feel for that character. And it's a really good scene. Alright, I gotta concentrate because... Oh! See, because not only do you have to deal with being surrounded by villains that keep falling down, but the background is constantly moving, which is very distracting. You're always trying to position yourself so you can get those power-ups because you really need them. And you're trying to position yourself so you don't get pushed out of the screen, out of the platform, because you die if that happens. You're trying to push the others out of there as well, like that. But, you know, sometimes it's difficult. But that's the way you need to do it. You have to position yourself so you're in the middle, so you can really get rid of these guys like that. Just right off the bat. No pun intended. Oh, I can't believe I survived that. And why did the platform stop? Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They adapt really well, so you can't always uppercut them. I'll just keep doing it until it stops. There you go. Oh, I thought that was the end. So it's tough, but I think I'm doing alright. I might just make it. Oh, I thought that was it. Yes! Woo! I did it! I actually did it this time. That's amazing. I didn't know... Was I meant to pick up like more blueprints? I don't see how. That level lasted way too long. Alright, I actually don't even remember what the next level is. Alright, here we go. 3D map of sorts. Gotham News Network. GNN. This is GNN. Oh, the circus. The circus, of course. Two-Face again. Bearing in mind, we still haven't seen Two-Face, which was very frustrating playing the game originally. I mean, you could see him in the training levels and stuff, but... You know, oh no. I remember this. I have been here before. There's a time limit. Oh no, 4 minutes. I hate that so much. I hate time limits in games. It's very, very stressful. Man, I forgot about these clowns. They're awesome. Okay. Is this a linear type of level, or do I have to go up? Can I go up that ladder? No. Maybe I can. Maybe I didn't do it right. Anyway, I'll come back. Ooh, clocks. That could be useful. Hey, did I do that? Did I actually break that? What are the Joker's men doing here? No time like the present. The present is time. The clocks are your allies. Obviously. You don't need to tell me that, Riddler. Why are you helping me? Didn't you... I mean, I guess if this is the circus scene in the movie, I don't know if Riddler and Two-Face are collaborating at this point, but doesn't really matter. Oof. Alright. So there's a ladder there. Can I reach the other platform? Oh wow, there's more people now. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this game, you know, the first couple levels are really dark, but, you know, as you can see, this level's pretty bright and colorful, so... And there's still kind of a you know, there's cool backgrounds and stuff again, so... I think it gets... Oh, did I hang on to something for a second? Or was that just my mind playing up? I don't know. But yeah, I still think this game gets a bad rap. Now, one thing I haven't mentioned is that Val Kilmer was Batman. So I don't know how you guys feel about Val Kilmer as Batman. He also gets a bad rap. I felt he did okay. Yeah, I felt he did okay in that movie. He's I mean, I was such a big fan of Michael Keaton as Batman, or as you know, I like the actor anyway. I felt he played the character really well, and I didn't know about the kind of how people were pissed off that he was cast, because you know that passed me by completely. I was just happy there was a Batman movie and that Michael Keaton was a really good actor and pulled it off amazingly well. And I felt Val Kilmer, while his performance is a little bit, he's a little bit wooden. Oh, right. Did I actually go up the ladder this time? Hold on. I guess I did. Oh, great. That's a good start. Cartwheel and Bowtie are my enemies right now. See, it actually makes sense that they have silly names because they're clowns. But what about the guys before who had like names like Samurai and Shogun and... Whoa! That was a good moment to pause. Oh! Chainsaw to the balls! Isn't that in the AVGN episode where he's like, chainsaw to the dick? Can I go? No, I can't. Yeah, I mean, Val Kilmer's performance as Batman and Bruce Wayne is kind of wooden, and they give him some silly moments here and there, but I felt he did fine, honestly. He's a bit of a pretty boy with, well, back in the day anyway, which, you know, didn't work that well for me, but I kind of, yeah, I thought it was fine. It was not, you know, shit! Why are there no power-ups in this level? I've got 0 lives, people, so don't expect this video to last much longer. Oh, goddammit. Where do I go? I can't go up there? I thought I could jump on those things. Oh, I can? That didn't make any sense. It's a very inconsistent game. Can I jump? Yeah, I can. Sweet. Now what? I know I should glide, but I can't remember how. Die! Alright. That's it, right? Yeah. Hold on. I actually remember when I was a kid, my parent... Oh, shit. Whoa! What? What happened? Is this game over? It is, isn't it? Huh? How is it not game over? I don't understand what just happened. Oh, is it because I fell, but I didn't die? I literally just fell back down to the other level. Alright, I thought I died. It's confusing, but it makes sense, I guess. Bats and birds can use them to fly. You may ask, why shouldn't I try? Yeah, I've tried gliding. It doesn't work, dude. Where do I go now? I'm lost. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. My parents bought me this kind of Batman Forever box. And it was this giant box. At first I thought, oh, is this a Batman Forever board game? But it wasn't. It was way better than that. Because the box contained the movie Batman Forever. What? That's an attack? Just blowing a horn in my ear? It had the movie Batman Forever. It had the game on Mega Drive. It had a diary, like a Batman... Shit! Oh, it's the end, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Okay, cool. Yeah, it had. Oh god, I start here again. It had a diary, and it had like an address book, and it was all. It had stickers. It was amazing. It's definitely one of the best presents I've ever received. I remember that Batman Forever box. I don't know how to get up there, by the way. I can't. You can use the grappling hook, but you can't go up the grappling hook. So I'm not sure how I'm meant to get there. I'm running out of time. So be careful. Shit. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to think what I'm meant to do, but I mean, this video has lasted a long time, so might be time to end it anyway. I mean, the bomb's gonna blow in 20 seconds anyway, so yeah, I'm confused. So maybe I have to go back up here. There's a way to go up. Maybe if I could glide. Oh, there's a platform there. I gotta try and reach it. No, the time ran out. Oh, well, that's game over. Thanks for watching.